Hello everybody and welcome back to Planet Zoo. The last episode we built this dingo exhibit, which I'm going to zoom out because they are very loud. But yeah, I was really happy with it. And today we're going to continue working in Australia here. And we are going to be making a staff area back here. And then I think over here we're gonna put our cassowaries here. Kind of thinking right now that we might put them down a little and then have a path that goes over them. And then over here it will end up being like a another guest area with the koalas at the back here. So that's my current plan. And yeah, this was live streamed over at Twitch. The link to my channel will be down in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. So, let's get into it. We are going to be hopping over here. And I'm wondering if... Oh good, they do come. If I was going to have to be dealing with shells, that would be no. That wouldn't be happening. Sorry. I think I'm going to do another quarantine stuff just because using just one quarantine does kind of get a little touchy. This is the front, right? Yeah. I'm going to give it a little bit of room here. I'm going to put the buildings in first and then I'll put in the paths. The paths? Paths. Well, one, how do they get up here? Is my first question. Because there's no stairs or ladder. And two, why couldn't I get a keeper hut that nice? Like, seriously. Ours were literally just a bunch of office chairs that didn't have a hole. Because they were all worn out. Now let's just connect everything up and pretend that it's going to be nice and even when we all know that it won't be. Okay. I kind of want to just put like the terrain in for the cassowary exhibit now before I go any further. We are going to need to put an area here so the keepers can, you know, get to them. That's kind of necessary. Okay, and then everything else should be able to be null. Habitat gate here, and then paths, and I do apologize, she is in her litter box, because that's just what she does. Let's go to... I need to make it so, you know, this is still, you know, accessible. That is way too strong. Oh, thank you. Let's go back to like 40. 40, please. And then smooth. Now they should be able to walk on this. Keyword being should. I mean, I've had to get into tighter spots to get into exhibits than that. That should be fine. I've had a whole buckets of water up steeper cliffs and ice and snow, then that it should be fine. So let's go here. Cassowary, Cassowary. Wouldn't this be done by species? I should have a, yep, quarantine here. That's probably a good, I have an albino? Oh, you're so cute. Now, we could do the Australia shelter, which kind of fits a bit more for these guys. And I'm actually kind of willing to use. I don't know, I just feel like I do need it to go back a bit though. I love how that is literally the biggest exhibit we've got. Out of the whole zoo. Like, if I zoom out as much as I can, which is not actually that much. This is our whole zoo, and that is our cassowary exhibit. And I think you could only have 2 per, right? Is it just 2? Yeah. My smartest move? Probably not. But that's alright. Okay. Good to know. I was gonna put a barrier there anyway. Didn't think it was necessary just yet though. Now I'm not gonna do a whole wall like I did with the other one. I think I'm just gonna make like clusters. So why not? I think that's enough actually. We're down on the ground. We've got, okay, well if we come up through like the keeper door, we come in, this is what we're looking at. Now for 2 animals, this is quite a lot of space. But that's alright. I think even though this is like a really large space for the animals that are here, it's also kind of like just a nice like nature walkthrough area. So I think it works. We are going to need to introduce, oh my god, they don't have a head. Why don't you have a head? What is wrong with your model? Why am I having so many issues today? My guy. Please fix yourself. Thank you. Oh my god, you don't have a head too. We'll get there when we get there. It's a bit of a dark spot, but I actually kind of like the atmosphere it gives. Okay, It's not bad. And you still get a pretty good view of the exhibit. Well guys, that is going to do it for today's video. However, per usual, before we end off, we're just going to take a quick walkthrough of what we did today as soon as we get out of the fennec fox enclosure and through the wall. There we go. And off to Australia. And I'm now just realizing that I do need to bring the lizards down the path a bit more. But over here we've got our dingoes. They do all seem to have their heads currently, so that's good. Our kangaroos. I don't see anybody. They're all laying down. All the way in the back there. And then we head this way, and this is what we did today. We've got this nice little entrance here to the staff area, which this part does need more work, but I've kind of got some ideas rolling in my head, but I just haven't really figured out exactly what I want to do yet. We'll get there. So this is our staff area for right now. It's a lot nicer than any staff area I've ever seen, but you know, we take good care of our staff here. I've never actually been to the workshop. It's not a real zoo workshop. There'd be a lot more pieces of PVC pipe and all other sorts of junk lying around if it were. But let's head back over here. It's a grill, not a light. We're just gonna cut across this pond, little like creek river thing. And we're gonna head on this way towards our cassowary exhibit. And you guys already saw the walkthrough of it, but I actually really like this exhibit. I'll admit that I kind of regret giving all this space to the cassowaries. Not that they don't deserve it, but just like, there's a lot of space, so it's kind of hard to find them sometimes. Like, they're all over here right now. And we've got a chick. Oh, you're so cute. Even if you're walking through a tree. But, guys, that is going to do it for us today. That does not look that comfortable. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching. I really appreciate it. And I don't ask often, but maybe I should. If you do enjoy my content, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and it helps me out so much. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye!